Hi! Welcome to Jason is a Social Scientist! By Mouth Daily, pill number 524! Alright, it's the first pill that we're starting the show with over 10,000 followers. 10,000 strong, Dag Nation! Roar! Hey Renee! Mitch and Renee, how are you? Hey Tyler! Hey Roddy! Oh, I love you all! Dang it, double dog, dang it! Yay! Coleman, Heck, Annette! Hello, Emma! Hello everyone! Double dog, dang it to Heck! Yay! Woo! Yay! 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 Alright! Yay! Communion! Hey Pete! Hello Rhonda! Hey Adam! Oh, I love you all! Dang it to heck! Thank you! Yay! Woo! Alright, 10,000. Woo! Alright, only 10% of the way to 100,000. And then, when we get 100,000 followers is when we're starting the GoFundMe for the tour bus. And then I'll be coming to visit you in person. I'll come to your dang doors. Alright, I'm driving up to the Dang Nation, right up to your doorstep. Dang Nation at your doorstep. Ooh, chugga, choo-choo. All aboard. Clean your whistles at the Dang Nation tour bus. Alright. There'll be a shower built in the tour bus, you know. There'll be a shower built right into the tour bus. Yay! Woo! Clean your whistles. Thank you, Adam. Thank you. It is. It's really exciting. And it was like it was awesome. It was like perfect time to go over 10,000. I had like a beautiful night last night. 3 hits of acid. It was just a glorious night, and it's been a glorious day. I still haven't slept. I've been like on cloud 9. Dang it, double dog, dang it. Communion. 10,000! Woo! Hey, Mr. Owing! 10,000 and a cat. I got 10,000 and a cat. Woo! Alright. Dang it, double dog, dang it. Communion. Hey, Melissa. Right. We're totally gonna live stream on the road. Like, the inside of the bus is gonna be, be 40 feet long. It's 40 feet. It's less than 40 feet from here to that photograph over there. The inside of a tour bus. We'll have it gutted out. That's over 40 feet long. So it'll be the same length. Certainly we can get this much width. There's not like we can rebuild the echo chamber inside of a bus. And then, it'll be widescreen format. And then outside of the bus, we'll actually have the show going. So we'll be driving down the road live with the show plastered across the bus as it's driving down the highway, doing the Dang Nation. I tell you what, it's gonna be lit as fucking shit. I tell you what. Dang it, double dog, dang it. Woo! Yes! So we just have to get 100,000 followers on Jason is a Social Scientist, and we'll start the GoFundMe campaign. Because I'm figuring, I feel like we need at least a $2 to an $11 million budget, I think, to build this bus. The way I want to see, I'm just basing my estimates because, when I first started thinking about a bus, I'm like, I want a big campaign style bus, kind of Obama drove around in. I looked up, Obama, once he was president, he had like Air Force Bus or Bus Force One, right? I don't know what it's called. Like, he had Bus Force One and Bus Force Two. They're like 40-foot long, customized presidential. Anyway, they cost $11 million a piece. $11 million, and I figure I could probably step down a couple notches from the $11 million presidential tour bus And I figure, but with all the screens and shit and all the, like it'll probably push it right back up to right around 11 million. I think we can just make a really tight ride for 11 million. Which I think that's why we need at least 100,000 followers, like to really get a big GoFundMe going. $11 million is a lot to put on the back of 10,000 people, but maybe 100,000. 100,000 people. That's enough for it to get viral. I'm thinking. Woo woo. Oh, but it's gonna be killer. I'm thinking about it, George. I'm thinking about it. I gotta check out this live me. If I could really get 100,000 followers, maybe. I don't know. No, we gotta go big or go home. We gotta go big or go home. Once we have that bus, all the drugs, the tech stuff, and the snacks will just come following. The $11 million price tag buys all the snacks and tech stuff, all that you want. I think that's this bus for $11 million. I think we'll have it, and plus all the drugs that we want for the rest of life. End of time. All right. Oh, shucks, Trenton. Thank you. See, I get George is right. George is right. Live me is the way to go. It's the next big thing. Thank you, Damo. I'm feeling fresh as a kitten. Is that a saying? That's not a real saying. $20 a piece times 100,000. See, right? See, that's like one cable bill. That's that's why I feel like 100,000 followers is really enough. And that's enough to maybe start a trend too thing. So it wouldn't even have. It could be $1. Hopefully, everybody just donates $1, and we'll get our 11 million. Who knows? But the thing is, the incentive to donate is that I'll come and visit you. Maybe have a tier, a certain amount will get you actually right to your door. Maybe any dollar amount will get you to the city, or city near, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. It was amazing. We're just talking about big dreams, about building a big campaign bus, touring bus for Jason is a Social Scientist. But we're gonna start that campaign when I get to 100,000 followers. It was an awesome trip. You can go back and watch. I was just weeping about this time yesterday into the pill. I was going through the premise. Oh my goodness! I just was and it was really all very emotional. And I was thinking about it, why was I crying so hard? And I think part of it was I was deeply ashamed about what I was doing. This internalized stigma and shame about using drugs, right? And something I've been embarrassed about and struggled with my whole life. But here I'm doing it in front of everybody. Without any, without any pretense, and doing it in a way and in the context of something I'm really proud of. This show is something I'm really proud of. Embracing stigma is something I'm really proud of. And so to do this something that's really, in most ways would seem really a way to transgress and doing something be something that I should be ashamed of. I felt I was really turning it into something that I could be really proud of. Oh no! Building that bus would bring me more happiness, a lifetime's worth of happiness, and going to visit all those people. Just those memories and that journey would be worth more than sitting on a pile of cash till the end of my days could ever do. It's internalized, right? You know, like we're all taught since we're wee lasses and laddies, just say no. You know, I swallow that hook, line, and sinker. You know, like I I believe Nancy Reagan. I totally believed her. Oh my goodness. You know, like, but, you know, it's a big crock of shit. You know, like, we're sold all different kinds of drugs all our lives. Like, the world runs on fucking drugs. Caffeine, you know, like, what? I see. Coffee, tea, and soda. They're the three most popular beverages because they taste good. Well, maybe when you add a lot of sugar in them, but, you know, you take the sugar out of all those and it tastes like fucking shit. It's because it gives you high. It gets you fucking high. It gets you fucking high. Oh my goodness. As long as you're taking the drugs that they sell you, then it's all good. It's all a bunch of bullshit. Oh my goodness. You know, I don't promote drugs, but you know, like I also don't. There's nothing to be embarrassed about, right? Like most people at some point use drugs at some level. You know, I use a drug every day to survive. And lots of people do. They take drugs because, not because they choose to, not because it's recreational, it's because it's a requirement of their, otherwise they would die. And, you know, there's other drugs that, like, you know, antidepressants, things like that, where, you know, like, maybe people would commit suicide, or maybe they would, you know, they wouldn't lead as high a quality of life. Like, I don't know, who are you to fucking judge, unless you walked in that person's path? I never felt tramadol. I used to be a really big opiate addict. Dilaudid was my drug of choice. I did, at my peak, I was doing, the most I ever did, one injection of Dilaudid was 50 milligrams of IV Dilaudid. I just went out like a light. I was so close to overdosing, I'm sure. Like, I was sitting, like, I woke up with the needle still in my arm. I don't know, that was a long time ago, though. That was, when I knew I was gonna have kids, I knew I couldn't keep, being passed out with needles in my arm and be a good dad. So, like, yeah, when I knew I was gonna be a dad, that's when I reached out and got help. And I did a year of Suboxone therapy. 16 milligrams of Suboxone every day for a year. And I knew I was ready to come off of that when I was forgetting to take it for up to a week. Well, it was free. It was free. It was like the golden tap. I had like unlimited amounts of morphine, Dilaudid, whatever you wanted on tap. It was free. Dang it, no, double dog, dang it. Oh my goodness. It was like a river of liquid gold. Scary and dangerous thing, though. Well, if you need it for pain, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm not, you know, like, I think, I don't know. You can do it slowly, I guess. And it's no shame if you need it again later. You can put it down and come back. And put it down and come back. I don't know. Dang it and double dog dang it. Again, I don't promote drugs, you know, like this show is definitely not about giving advice. My life is not a roadmap, and if it is a roadmap, it's like all the wrong directions about which way not to go. And so if you want to follow use my life as a roadmap, use it as the which ways to not go. Dang it. Learn from where I went, I guess. No, and I think by embracing the stigma of using substances, I'm not encouraging people to use them, and it's not about glorifying them. But opiates, I don't know, they helped me through a time in my life, and I think most of the time when somebody turns to severe opiates, for me, people are usually trying to escape something really horrible in their life. That could be something as poverty or abuse or grief or trauma. But the people that cannot fill their veins with enough opiates have a pain that they're trying to cover up. And for me, it was the death of my parents. And it wasn't just about knowing that my kids needed me as a dad, but knowing that I was going to be a dad, filled that hole, that filled that pain, the pain that I was really having was these two, especially my mommy being dead. But knowing that I was going to be a dad, I was oh, well, I don't have my mom anymore, but I got my kids now. And I think the focus about drugs is I think people get it all people get the focus all wrong. The drugs are a symptom, and by trying to treat the symptom, trying to go after the drugs, you take away the drugs and you just leave people just hurting. You take away instead you got to fix their hurting, and then they go away from the drugs. Who's Swag? Who's Swag? What's wrong with Amanda? It's it was tough. It was tough. My dad died in June of 2006. My mom died in June of 2007. I was just broken from when they died until my first son was born, February 2nd, February 8th, 2010. And when he was born, that suddenly that hole was just gone, right? And I didn't need, I still had this, the physical need for, I couldn't just stop cold turkey. I needed the Suboxone. The Suboxone was really good for me because it, Suboxone, takes away the physical symptoms of withdrawal. And after you've been on it for, especially if you really have a severe opiate addiction, after you've been on it for about 2 or 3 weeks, it's like you're taking sugar water. The Suboxone, that's why after a year, I would forget to take it for a week, and I was if I can forget to take it for a week, I don't need it. Just to not feel the symptoms of withdrawal, but I think that the Suboxone was really nice. And what Suboxone was nice too is when you're on Suboxone, you can't take any other opiates for 3 days. So it's sort of like a waiting period on a on a gun, right? It's like a 3-day waiting period on a gun. You have to plan your relapse. You can't I can't just, I see a gun lying, you can't just go out and buy a gun that day and be you have to wait 3 days and stop taking your Suboxone for 3 days and think about it, and then go out and buy your gun, and that impulse, to just go like that, it didn't work. So I noticed more recently, right after I was diagnosed with HIV, somebody that I'm close to has access to Suboxone, and so weed wasn't cutting it anymore. For after I quit the opiates, weed was just that got me through day to day. Through the daily ups and downs. But then I got hit with the HIV, and I just nothing was again. I had this pain that just would not go away, no matter what I tried. I didn't go back to IV opiates, but I went back to Suboxone just to anything to cut this. And now I'm kind of stuck in this kind of where now I didn't I didn't experience withdrawal with Suboxone the first time, but now I'm stuck on a low dose of it. Dang it, Jack! All right. Hey, Greg. Hello. Dang it to heck, Cole Van Heck. I come from a long line of alcoholics. I'm glad it's I get sick when I drink, because otherwise I'm I'm a fish to water with most things, right? I think I'm starting to get neuropathy from the HIV. HIV can cause neuropathy. I didn't know. I thought at first I was going a little bit crazy, but now I'm I can this weird numbness and tingling, and then sure enough, you look it up, and HIV can cause that. Dang it. Thanks, Barry. Good to see you. Hey, Greg. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, we didn't start the echo chamber or anything. I'm just getting so chatty. I'm so chatty. I'll be honest. I'm still a little discombobulated. Dang it to heck. I ran to the store for Laura just before the show, and I bought her the wrong kind of nicotine gum, so I had to go back to the store again. And both times when I went into the store, each time when I went there, the first time I came back out, and then when I went back and then I came back out, I lost the car. It's oh yeah, where did I park again? Dang it. Yeah, methadone is that was my first real opiates that I really enjoyed when I was a CNA. It's probably 20 years old, right? After a night shift, this lady, she died now. I don't know, some sort of cerebral hemorrhage or something. But she's this nice woman that I just very generous with me. She, like I said, I was 20 as CNA, and I my car was just breaking down, and she had won the lottery that year or something. She got 30,000 or won a new car or something like that, and so she gave me her old car. And it was a Nissan Maxima. Anyway, I think she used to have bad headaches, and she dies of a brain aneurysm later, or whatever. But she used to give me these nice little, tiny little round methadones she used to get for pain. And I would walk home after a 12-hour night shift with clouds in my feet. Woo! Dang it, double dog, dang it. Hey, Grant. Anhydrous ammonia. You blow this place up like it's lit. Dang it, double dog, dang it. All right. See, it's supposed to go like this. It's supposed to look like this. Dang it. No, there's going to be an ad. Okay, good. Jones and me. Maybe. Oh. Hey, Kai. Echo chamber, exactly. Get the echo chamber started. All right. I still can't talk straight. All right. Go down to the Facebook video app. Go to Jason is a social scientist. Look, it says it's 10,000 followers now. It says that 10,000 followers now. And then go gadget echo chamber. Dang it, and double dog dang it. It's a little stuttered. Let's try again. Go gadget echo chamber. Hey, we're back. Dang it, double dog dang it. Didn't like whatever happened there. Let's try again. It had a hiccup on the Facebook video app there. Hey, Amanda. Go gadget echo chamber. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Grant Howitzer. Oh, it's the 400 since Vicinanine. Yeah, it's lagging. And we're back now again. I think we're back. Hey, Grant Howitzer. Oh, it's the 400 since Vicinanine. Yeah, it's lagging. We're back now again. I think we're back. Let's see. Dang it, and double dog dang it. We just gotta dang the dang show now quick. Let's see. Dang it, double dog dang it. We just gotta dang the dang show now quick. Share it to group, Dang Nation. And personal timeline. Wife's timeline. All right. And then go gadget double echo chamber. All right. There, does that look alright? Let's see. Dang it, double dog, dang it. What's the bob? Alright. Go gadget. Alright, I think we got it. I had the brightness set a little bit too low last night. And this screen. I always hate it when I don't get the balance right. It was legible, so it wasn't so bad. But it's just like I want it to be a nice match brightness between these screens and that screen. There was a third screen, and there was like, yeah, this one was the least visible last night. Are you here? Don't get lost. I'm here, Cole. I'm here. No way, Barry, says Amanda. Dang it, double dog, dang it. Go gadget echo chamber. Michael Medina, how are you? He wrote one of the initial theme songs to the show. Sweet, man, sweet. I should play that. I should play it. Dang it, double dog, dang it. Dang it, double dog, dang it. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's see.
It's Jason, the social scientist. It's Jason, the social scientist. It's late night pill popping, so come and take a hit. Find out daily.
I love it, Jonathan Scott Taylor Cerna. That's awesome. That's awesome. So I just switched my meds up, so I have to go for a test in a month. But hopefully, like I think it's considered a safe and effective alternative treat. The switch. Everybody does fine in the transfer, but can't wait for to see the numbers. Right. And when was that? That was way back in March of 2017. So over a year ago. March of 2017.
It's Jason, the social scientist. It's Jason.
Mike, you're right. I haven't seen you for a while.
Social scientist. It's late night pill popping, so come and take a hit. I'm out
I'm scared? Oh yeah. Terrified. It's been this has been the overriding emotion of my whole life. Scared? Oh yeah. Terrified. It's been one more time. No. Well, before we had the magic beat from the Casio. I used to use this as the after he wrote it, I used the intro for quite a while.
It's Jason, the social scientist. It's Jason, the social scientist. It's late night pill popping, so come and take a hit.
Michael Medina. That's Michael Medina. He wrote that way back in March. No, Michael Medina. He wrote that for me. Michael Medina. He wrote that way back in March. No, Michael Medina. He wrote that for me. Oh, sweet. Hey, Malachi. No, it was really touching and special to me. Right. My kids loved it. Laura loved it. Like, it was really beautiful. It is beautiful. Who, me, Justin Runyon? Yay! What did you do? Are you tripping, Amanda? Are you tripping? My dog went crazy on me when I was tripping. Not Jimmy. Loved you, man, and your dad. Your whole family. Loved you, man, and your dad. Alex Standing Bear, hello. Your whole family. Alicia had a beautiful, amazing day yesterday. I think it was just like a really cathartic release. Like I shed like a gallon of tears, like during last night's pill 523. And that was before I even found out I had 10,000 followers. I got over 10,000 followers that night, and did like 3 hits of acid and just shed buckets of tears. I don't know, of joy. I don't know, and I just had so much energy, and just this whole day has been filled with brightness and sunshine. It's like I need to do this once a week for the rest of my life, and I'll just be happy. I think this is the secret to happiness. All right, dang it, and double dog, dang it. All right. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Joy. Thank you. No, it's really. Let's give a shout out to Jimmy. Thank you, Joy. Thank you. No, it's really. Let's give a shout out to Jimmy. Jimmy, we love you, man. Jimmy, we love you, man. Music might be a little heavy, but I didn't feel like the party music was especially appropriate either. Somebody's angry. Richard Johnson, how are you? Let's build a second fireplace. Johnson, how are you? Build a second fireplace. We're just talking about how much that hurts. How much it hurt me losing my parents. We're just talking about how much that hurts. You know, like the when they died, like the only person that said anything that was like anything that was remotely comforting to me was a psychiatrist that I had. When they died, like, and you know, because like you know, like so many people will tell you like, you know, and this might provide comfort to some people. It just didn't to me. So many people will tell you, oh, they're in a better place, or time heals all the wounds, or like somehow that like any sort of notion that I was somehow going to feel better about the situation at any point was like that really pissed me off. I'm like, you know, and I just didn't envision it. I'm like, I am never going to feel good about this circumstance, no matter what anybody says or how much fucking time passes. This is a shit sandwich, and I hate it. But this psychiatrist said, you know, he's like, you know, it's still like when I think about it, and this guy, he's like, this was an old man. He's like, my dad died like 40 years ago. He's like, it still hurts just as much today when I think about it as when he died, but I don't think about it every day, right? I could go a whole day or 2 days or a week. Oh, it's terrible, Cheryl. The best you can hope for is just like not think about it sometimes. And not that's not the best for you. Sometimes the best you can hope for is to think about other things. Sometimes things that make you happy. Things like Sailor, Jimmy, right? Things like your kids, things like the people you love, the things that you love to do, the people that you like to spend time with, the foods that you like to eat, the drugs that you like to do, the TV shows that you like to watch, the books that you like to read. Like, hopefully at some point those things will distract you again. Dang it, double dog, dang it. How do you mean you went off, Cole? Oh. How do you mean you went off, Cole? I was going back through some old photos from like around when my mom died. That like, I think I was doing it live on one of the shows, right? I was going back through some old photos. It's like my mom on her deathbed, like, you know, like she was like clung to life for 2 days, right? With, you know, her brain dead, but you know, like she's still, after she took off life support, she was still, you know, breathing on her own for a certain period of time. Yeah, just it's like sleeping on her bed, you know, like it's like. It is terrible. I was just like looking through old family photos. Oh, let's sit down, and I was like, god dang, oh my gosh. I was just like looking through old family photos. Oh, let's sit down, and I was like, god dang, oh my gosh. Coach, 350. I got. There's 3 cum stains on it now. Well, Richard claims that there's 1 cum stain on it when it got here. I'm dubious of that. It does not. It was crust free. That was a silky smooth couch when I got it. That is a one crusty fucking couch now, I tell you what. All right. That's rough. It's rough. It's really, really rough. Dang it, and dang it, and dang it, and double dog, dang it. So where the heck is the thing with the thing and the thing and the thing and the thing and the thing? Where the heck is the thing with the thing and the thing and the Dang it to heck. Because when I jerk off in the show, like if I'm taking a nap down here, and I that's like the ceremonial cum rag for the live shows. The couch, if you must know. I try to be relatively discreet most of the times. There's only 3 stains on it. I don't know how many pills, like. You know, 4 hours a night live. Get expect some moments of indiscretion. Dang it, I'm only human. A chicken. Prefer the term cock, sir. Ashley was telling me that I could probably get away with doing nudes. On Periscope. I could do my showers nude live on Periscope, because that's gonna be because it'd be tasteful and artistic. As long as I don't come in the end, I think it's all good. It's all, what do you call it? Good. Even if I'm coming, if I play this in the background, it's art. Even if I'm coming, if I play this in the background, I have 10,000 followers now. No matter what I do, it's art. I can come on here and here. I come on this. I come on that. I come on everything because I'm a star now. Have you ever seen This Is the End? I feel like we should watch that scene from This Is the End. It's one of my favorite scenes from This Is the End. I see a lot of my gags from the peeing into my own mouth in the shower. I also steal that. I stole this bit from This Is the End too. It's not steal it. It's I'm emulating them, right? I'm emulating them, not copying them. I'm emulating them. I heard Stephen Colbert say, and I'm emulating him, say that there's a difference between emulation and copying, and see your attorney, and that's why. And he emulates Bill O'Reilly when he does. The Colbert Report when he does Papa Bear. All right. Hey, babe. I just thought of a movie I wanted to watch with you guys. That I'm willing to flout the copyright things and just watch it through the whole way. The Cloud Atlas. Cloud Atlas. Covers over 800 years.
That's right, man. I like to fucking read.
You think that's the only thing I jerk off in here? I've been dropping loads around this fucking house like a goddamn dump truck.
You don't come on my stuff.
I'll come wherever the fuck I want, James. I'll fucking come in your kitchen. I'll come on your fucking art. I'll come anywhere I want.
I will fucking come right on you. I will come like a fucking madman all over you, McCride.
Ooh, I fucking wish you'd come on me right now. I fucking dare you to come on me. I'm gonna inject my dick so fucking hard in here.
This? No more, man. All over your fucking face.
All more. All over the fucking place. I'll fucking come anywhere I want. I'll fucking come on these walls. I'll come on the fucking cabinets. On the fucking furniture. I'll come everywhere.
If I see your dick one more time, I'm gonna fucking shoot it off.
You don't have enough bullets, bitch.
No fucking jerking off in my house.
You don't have bullets, bitch. I love this movie. What's that like? Oh, the. I love this movie. I'm hot for Michael Cera in this movie too. What's that like? Oh, the. I'm hot for Michael Cera in this movie too.
That's why Mom and I switched from saving with Geico.
You sound like a Geico commercial.
This is a Geico commercial. Geico. You can save too. Don't be afraid. It's just savings.
Oh my god, if I don't fuck Michael Cera tonight, I'm gonna blow my brains out.
What?
Fucking pale, 110 pounds, hairless, probably has a huge cock, coked out of his mind.
You can do a lot better. You sure? That's just trouble.
Riri, how about you? Have you ever seen a psychiatrist?
This guy's my man to a T.
That's not cool. Michael, that's not cool. Fuck up, Jason. We're playing a game, man. Big cheese, baby. Hey, is this Coke smell funny?
Fuck, Michael. Let's fuck, man.
An amazing time, Rory.
I've never fucking done cocaine, dude. What is the fucking...
Well, you did the best shit possible for your first time, because that's good stuff.
Oh, fuck. I'm nervous, dude.
What is wrong with you?
Look, he's freaking out. I've never done
What movie are you talking
Drunk
about?
before, man. I will walk you through the light. You don't want to be your guy. You're always the, you got something in your mustache, babe.
What are you, Michael?
Hey, you need to use the toilet, honey?
Are you talking about Happiness? Is that what movie you're talking about? That sounds familiar.
Sorry. Who wants to sip?
What, sippy sip?
Everybody listen up, listen up. Who took my fucking cell phone, man? Martin, empty your pockets. What? I saw you in the bathroom, man. Somebody down my phone. Shut the fuck up. Unbelievable. It's unacceptable after all the coke I've wasted on you people. Throw it away.
Take your fucking cell phone.
3, 1, 0. What's happening to me? What's happening?
The best part of this movie is they play themselves. That Michael Cera's playing himself for that movie. They all play themselves. That movie's fucked up for sure. It's a good movie. Gummo's really good too. That movie's fucked up for sure. It's a good movie. Gummo's really good too. So you couldn't hear before? Dang it, double dog, dang it. Alright, let's see. It's almost time to... Dang it, double dog, dang it. Alright, let's see. It's almost time to... light the candle here. Light the candle here. Let's see. You didn't miss anything, and none. Be a waste to do it. I don't have any more, but it'd be a waste to do it the next day anyway. If I had more, I'd be doing it in 2 more days. every 3 days. I had more, I'd be doing it 2 more days. But you know, like I don't think I'd get this kind of punch though. Like this was like been so long since I'd done it. Been hundreds of pills. You know, it was going on close to a year maybe. Like and been so long since I'd done it. Yeah, I was just like I was excited. Alright. I still am excited. I'm just jazzed. Dang it, and double dog, dang it. I was excited. I still am excited. I'm just jazzed. Like, I just can't shake this good feeling. I just can't shake it. You know, and I'm good at shaking good feelings. Like, don't get me wrong. Dang it, sounds good, Amanda. I liked your enthusiasm in the shower. It was nice. Refreshing. Dang it. Oh my goodness. I liked your enthusiasm in the shower. It was nice. Refreshing. Dang it. Oh my goodness. I'm a terrible tease. It's terrible. Shameless, really. I'm a terrible tease. It's terrible. Shameless, really. No more shaking. What are you talking about? Oh, Let's see. No more shaking. What are you talking about? Oh, Debbie, you want a shout out? Oh, Debbie, you want a shout out? Debbie Wagner, we love you! You're welcome, you're welcome. Amanda Hager, I didn't see your request for the train spotting. I can probably do that. I didn't see. Dang it. Still going, Lori. But it's hard to turn that down, right? Nick Gers, happy birthday. Nick Gers, we love you. Nick Gers, happy birthday. Nick Gers, happy birthday. Happy birthday. You're welcome, Debbie. You're welcome. Is this for the new? Do you want to watch for the trailer for the new Train Spotting? Is this for the new? Do you want to watch for the trailer for the new Train Spotting? Oh, my pleasure. I hope Nick gets better in a hurry. I hope Nick gets better in a hurry. It's no fun to be in a hospital for your birthday. I spent not my last birthday, but 2 birthdays ago in the hospital. In a hurry. Oh, Nick gets better in a hurry. Somebody was worried about me and they called the police. Somebody was watching the show. And I spent. It was the day before my birthday, and they forced me to go into them. I spent 10 days in the hospital. It was a terrible birthday. Dang it to heck. But whatever the reason you're in the hospital, it's no good. And usually, so hopefully it gets better soon. Dang it to heck. Alright, the new one's up right here. Let's see.
Hello, Mark. So what have you been up to? For 20 years. Choose life. Choose Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and hope that someone, somewhere cares. Missed you, mate. I missed you too, Spud. Choose looking up old flames, wishing you'd done it all differently.
Do you still take heroin?
No. I choose watching history repeat itself. Oh, thank you. Silent. I'm old. Choose your future. Call the police.
What shall I say?
Just tell them we're dead. Choose reality TV, slut shaming, revenge porn. Choose a 0-hour contract, a 2-hour journey to work, and choose the same for your kids, only worse. And smother the pain with an unknown dose of an unknown drug made in somebody's kitchen, and then take a deep breath. You're an addict. So be addicted. Just be addicted to something else. Choose the ones you love. Choose your future. Choose life.
I haven't seen this yet. Is it coming? I haven't seen it yet. It's out, right? Yeah. Why? I gotta check that movie out. Let's watch the old one. No, then I want to show you guys something. Let's watch the old one. Then I want to show you guys something. Dang it, double dog, dang it. Dang it. Dang it, this dang ad. Dang it. I'm gonna talk over it. Alright.
Choose life. Choose a job. Choose a career. Choose a family. Choose a big television.
You're a quiet, sensitive type. A little bit crazy, a little bit mad.
Choose washing machines, cars, compact displays, dental insurance. You lied on your application. Only to get money from the door. Who excited the taxi to the leisure industry? I don't want pleasure.
shopping.
What's on the menu this evening, Sam? Dodgiest scam in a lifetime of dodgy scams.
Let's see.
Choose leisure wear and matching luggage. Choose good health and a career. Choose your friends. Choose your future. Choose life.
So, sick boy. I had a sick boy phase in high school.
Plus, just
The-
earlier this month, Trainspotting had its 20th
The bleach
anniversary.
blonde
20th anniversary of the
sick
US
boy.
wide release, to be specific. Sure, this movie is kind of old now, but we love it as much as ever. So
Dang it,
it's
dang
now
it, double
time
dog,
to
dang
drop
it.
some things. Here are 7 things you didn't know about Trainspotting. Probably. When it comes to iconic scenes, Trainspotting is full of them. But the toilet scene is
Who's
for
staring
sure
into your
up
soul,
there with the
Ginger?
best. What most people don't know is the scene is partially inspired by A Nightmare on Elm Street, namely the part where Nancy gets sucked down into the bathtub. Of course, it's a lot trickier to make someone disappear into a toilet, especially when you're making a low-budget movie in 1995 and digital effects are still kind of crap. So they did it just by cutting the toilet in half and then hiding a chute behind it. A poop chute, if you will, and I'm sure you will. Ewan McGregor just slid down it and twisted his feet on the way down to make it look like he was going through the bend in the toilet. Thanks to some clever positioning, this relatively simple effect didn't turn out looking like total shit.
Well, the soundtrack is one of the most beautiful things about the movie.
Speaking of shit, let's talk about them turds. The worst toilet in Scotland definitely looks like it is, in fact, the worst toilet in Scotland.
Yeah, you can message me. You can message my wife or the page though, because I can't. Don't send it to Jason Alvin. I can't. I'm on a 30-day ban.
For movies to have chocolate double for doo-doo butter. Still, looking at that bathroom and knowing now that all that shit was really chocolate, it may have just made me quit chocolate permanently.
Did the fucking volley be told me playing pool? I'm playing like Paul fucking Newman, by the way. Giving a boy here the turn into a lifetime.
The accents in Trainspotting do create a bit of a language barrier for audiences from, well, pretty much anywhere other than Scotland. But this scene in particular was so hard to understand that they had Robert Carlyle and the other actors re-record their lines in ADR to help make it a bit more clear for American audiences. To be honest, I'm not sure it worked. Even after watching this movie countless times, I'm still not exactly sure what the hell Begbie is saying when he's telling this story in the pub. Just don't tell him I said that, because he'd probably stab me, and then kick me in the balls.
That's when subtitles. That's why you turn on subtitles.
Pleasure. Not pleasure. Other people's pleasure.
It must have been a bit confusing to have 2 guys named Ewan on set, even if they do spell it differently. Well, it gets even more confusing once you find out that both Ewans played Renton. See, Ewan Bremner played Renton in the stage adaptation of Trainspotting before the movie. So when Danny Boyle, John Hodge, and the rest of the team started to adapt the book for the film, they wanted to have Bremner in the mix. Problem was, they also knew they didn't want him in the mix as Renton. From day one, they knew they wanted Ewan McGregor for Renton after working with him on Shallow Grave. Thus, they gave Ewan Bremner the role of Spud. He's serious. If I were him, I probably would have been kind of butthurt about the whole thing. Then again, Bremner is so perfect as Spud, it's hard to imagine the character any other way. He's moved on, and so should we.
What are you two talking about?
Football is a recurring topic throughout the film, starting from the very beginning when our guys are playing a game. You probably didn't know that the team they're playing in this scene is the Carlton Athletic Football Club, which is
Message the page.
message
the page probably. That's
to live again as,
I think, yeah.
like civilians and junk. The Carlton guys were actually really instrumental in helping to translate
Either
their
one, whatever is most
experiences to
convenient.
the film, which, based on the way the movie turned out, must have been some pretty fucked up
But
experiences.
you better message me first because I'm
Even with the
notorious
help of the
about.
Carlton Football Club, the primary source material for Trainspotting was Irvin Welsh's
Flake.
book. But a lot of people
I'm
don't
generally
know
known
that Welsh
as a
is
flake.
actually in the movie. He plays
I'm
Mike
what you call a
Forrest, the
flake.
dealer who gives Renton the opium suppositories.
Slow release. Bring you down gradually.
And then, of course, we see him again later in the film. Oh, and since we're talking about Trainspotting's writers, the screenwriter, John Hodge, is also in the film. He's the policeman in the front there chasing Renton and Spud. And that, my friends, is boom, a bonus thing you don't know. FYI, the first bonus thing is always free.
Well, I'll come back with you if you like, but I'm no promising anything, you know?
You may remember the Volcano Bar where Renton first meets Diane. Well, some Scots took a bit of exception to it being in Edinburgh in the film since it was actually in Glasgow. In
Yeah, you
real
bet,
life.
Debbie, you bet.
Sadly, the volcano closed down.
All right, go Gadget. Mini fireplace.
Now, that was just a bonus thing. The second bonus thing we've given you, by the way. And those go for $100 a gram, so pay up in the comments. Anyway, the real thing for this thing is that the club's interior references A Clockwork Orange. See all that writing on the walls? Those are straight up lifted from the milk bar in A Clockwork Orange. Oh, and the song that's being played in the scene? You know, the one we can't play right now because we'll get a copyright claim. The song is Temptation, which is by Heaven 17, an 80s band that took their name from the made-up band Heaven 17 in the book A Clockwork Orange. And that little tidbit brings us up to 3 bonus things now. So you owe us a lot of money. Hired goons are on the way. That was 7 of the purest, high-quality raw things you can get, plus bonus things. Let us know in the comments if you're excited for T2, Trainspotting 2, not Judgment Day, or if you think there's no way it'll ever be.
Still pickle. What a pickle you're in, pickle. What are you trying to get out of, really? You just don't want to go to family therapy? Is that it? Not so bad, maybe. Maybe. What are you trying to avoid, man? What are you really trying to avoid? Maybe you should just deal with those issues right now, Eminem. So you don't have to be a pickle anymore. What a pickled web we weave when first we practice to be a pickle. What a pickled web we weave when first we practice to be a pickle. You're like, Dilly? Don't be silly. I bet you're sweet. I bet you're sweet. You're right, Dilly. Don't be silly. I bet you're sweet. I bet you're sweet. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna knock more shit over. That's why I don't have wings on, because I'm supposed to take this dang sweater off. It's a hazard to the set. Oh my goodness. Worse than the wings, even, because the wings don't get in my arms. Don't cause problems for my arms. Worse than the wings. Alright. Everything seems crooked. Alright, on this end, can you see? I can probably see that. Okay, yep, you can see Sam I Am. Okay, now Big Tarby has to come over here. See, I can't see on this end. I can't see the far left of the screen. I can't see the far left or the far right. It's like the edges are cut off on the iPad. See, I can't see on this end. I can't see the far. I can look over here. I can see. But right, my view looking straight ahead is cut off right here. I'm feeling good. No, I don't sleep yet today. No, I took a little nap last night, right after the peak. You know, like it was exhausting. You know. No, I don't sleep yet today. Woo! No, I took a little nap last night, right after the peak. You know, like it was exhausting. I had like one of the most bestest times ever last night. Oh, just that crying alone was worth it. Oh my gosh. I had like one of the most bestest times ever last night. Oh, I don't know, just like really. Crying alone was worth it. And then there was laughs. It was good. And like I'm feeling good. Like I don't know. Like I've done 2 loads of dishes and cleaned the filters on the air filters in the dishwasher. Dang it, and double dog, dang it. Dang it, and double dog, dang it. You know, honestly, like not to be a braggart, but I was pretty impressed with myself last night. Like, the show really kind of, you know, like it wasn't seamless, but like the show like just functioned. You know, like I would kind of like to like you know, click. You know, it's almost autopilot. I can get the show like and get the double live, everything set up in a nice like. You know, tripping balls. I can get the show up and running. I even got the fireplace lit by the end of the night. Tripping balls. I can get the show up and running. I even got the fireplace lit by the end of the night. Not if you get too far out. If you get right off of my main set, for sure. If you get the right in this little. You get too far out. You get right I'll be on that like main set for sure. There's a little staging area that's behind the TV that's visible only when the show like right before the show starts. Before I put this set up. There's a little staging area that's behind the TV that's visible only when the show like. Right that's little chaotic in there, but it's a kind of mixture of stuff. It's important stuff in there. Thanks, Eminem. Thanks. In there, but it's like kind of mixture of stuff. It's important stuff in there. Thanks, Eminem. Thanks. All right. Dang it, the heck. Oh. Yes. I don't know. It's I Love Lucy. I Love Lucy. I don't know. I Love Lucy. I Love Lucy. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Oh my goodness. Any QJ? No, I don't know what that is. I'm thinking about having some Kool-Aids though when life hands the HIV. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh man, I've been like had an appetite of a horse like too, like this, like this trip too is like afterwards, like a lot of times I'll be like have no appetite and I'll feel like just like strung out for like, you know, just like really spent. Like today I just like have just nothing but energy. I've been eating like, you know, like hell. I just eat carrots all day and like and drinking a Carnation instant breakfast and then I was like ate 2 cheeseburgers and I don't know. I just had like a voracious appetite. I don't know. I just felt amazing. Just like amazing, I tell you. What happened to Derek? Oh, good. I think you must eat well. I was eating really good. Let's see, let's see. Dang it. Where's my trolley? Where's my trolley? Dang it to heck. Dang it. Where's my trolley? Where's my trolley? Dang it to heck. Where's my trolley? Where's my trolley? Dang it to heck. Where's my trolley? Let's see. Okay, let's see. Keyboard we have to move now. Let's see. Derek, well, keep us informed, man. Derek Bibbins, we love you. Derek Bibbins, we love you. it's a sweet spot for the keyboard, my new keyboard. Cheryl got me this one, right? Cheryl. Damn, I have a brain fart. But to match the keyboard and the upper and the lower, to she matched. She got me a new horn. I don't know, yeah, but just a nice little. I don't know, because I like to mirror things. I have the mirrored fireplace, the mirrored TVs, the mirrored sewing machines, mirrored keyboards, mirrored phonographs. Why do you say that, Amy Baca? Okay. Dang it, dang it. It was all fake. It was. The whole show's fake. They don't even have HIV. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Did you watch last night's show with all the tears? I just weeping endlessly. I took it like a champ though. I don't know, they were like tears of joy. I was had this like moment. I was just really proud of what I was doing, being tripping balls. I was like really proud of myself. It's like this really nice cathartic feeling. It's like drugs are something I'm usually so ashamed of. Oh, yeah. Well, I was spent. Dang it. I cried for like, oh my goodness. I think after that release, after that much crying, I just needed to sleep, I think. Oh, I love you, Derek. I love you. Sweet Ever Craig. Is this your first time here? Is this your first time? dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, double dog, dang it. Hey. Well, you may be wondering what the show is about. People often wonder what the show is about. And right now, it's about you. It's about you. Here it comes. Amber Green, we love you. Wait, Amber Craig. Dang it. Good thing. Amber Craig, we love you. Dang it to heck. Anyway, people, it's about you, Amber Craig. So people often wonder what the show is about. People often, I'm just I just tripped 3 hits of acid yesterday. Dang it. Hey, Neri. So people often wonder what the show is about. People, the premise is deceptively simple. I take my HIV medication live on the Book of Face each day in front of friends, family, and strangers. I do so in order to embrace stigma, dispel ignorance, and find support. After 524 pills, a number of bells, whistles, and bows have risen up and around and about the show. The bells, bows, and other people, the people that come back night after night and give me their most valuable resource, their time. To me, that's the most significant thing that's risen up and around and about the show. The community. Therein lies the support that I was looking for. But a number of bells, whistles, and bows have risen up and around and about the show. Ding dong bell. Boy, does she now. Hell, I mean, heck, this show has it all. I like to say that it is Cloud Atlas and that it incorporates at least 600 years of entertainment. With Edward R. Murrow's radio broadcast on record and cylinders played on a 19th century Edison home phonograph, along with a nursery rhyme book from my childhood containing woodcut illustrations from the 15th century. It is, in a sense, also The Matrix. In a previous iteration of the show, I created something I call the Rainbow Tunnel, in which I harnessed the power of Grayskull and the Eye of Thundera, funneling them through a series of warp nacelles, creating a static warp bubble in a subsequent singularity, punching a hole through the fourth wall, across the multiverse, and into the source. The show now takes place in an echo chamber, created by me that serves as a way station between our reality and the source. I don't expect lay people to fully understand, as this is advanced social science. Yeah, so the show's also like an old-timey variety show. Carol Burnett style, mixed with a merry melody of Looney Tunes and a measure of Mork and Mindy, a dash of Mr. Ed, and two doses of Alice in Wonderland, a helping of Hee Haw, heaps of Benny Hill, a hint of the Highlander, tons of the Twilight Zone, a tincture of Teen Wolf, an ounce of Oz, a cup of Creep Show and Cast Away. I hope you're okay now and never hope things are settling. An ounce of Oz, a cup of Creep Show and Cast Away, quarter quantum leap in a gallon of Gilligan's Island. It's a 4-hour show and a 4-hour tour. Piles of Pee-wee's Pirates, a pinch of Peter Pan, and a pound of Popeye. I am what I am. A whole block of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and a ration of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. Come up to the lab and see what's on the slab. I can see you shiver with anticipation. Touch me, I want to be dirty. Thrill me, chill me, fulfill me, creature of the night. An undone Benjamin Button, a corny ear of Dumbo, a college try of I Spy, a couple raw strokes of Bob Ross, a spoonful of Mary Poppins, and the full Monty Python. Finally lumping Rick and Morty with a liter of I Love Lucy in the Sky with diamonds, and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, you've got the show. Everything is out of place and out of time here, including and especially me. Alice will always be pregnant. Harambe will always be ready for her high fives. The first and the second coming will always be risen, with the Obamas getting blowjobs from the Woodies. The Supermen and their boners will always be spinsters, and seamstresses working the sweatshop. The twin towers will always stand with Lady Liberty. You will have their MTV. Pigs will fly. Disco and dance will reign like men did in the days of old. I write nightly the future history of anachronism for your future children and your elderly grandparents. May they enjoy it now and time immemorial. If I'd have people take only one thing away from this show, it would be the knowledge that HIV is preventable. If you're HIV negative, there's a once-a-day pill you can take. They call it PrEP, pre-exposure protocol. The pill is Truvada, and you take it once a day, and it works like a highly effective chemical condom. It prevents HIV. But if you're already HIV positive like me, treatment is prevention. By taking my medication every day and maintaining an undetectable viral load, it makes it so I'm not contagious. U equals U. Undetectable equals untransmissible. You could fuck me bareback all day long and never catch HIV from me. It's a brave new world. The future is now, and it's 1969. Free love. Woo-hoo. Oh, James Jennings is a friendly fellow. Oh. Well, one love, man. One love. There's only one kind of human, and that's human. I still love you, man. James Jennings. Let's give you a shout out. I can only shout out love to that. James Jennings, we love you! James Jennings, we love you! Yeah, you're welcome here, James Jennings. I don't know. Do I detect just like a hint of homophobia? Is that where this coming is? Is that I don't know. You know, I always feel like the people that are the most virulently homophobic are, I don't know, they tend to have underlying homosexual arousal that they're either unaware of or unwilling to admit. But I digress. That's just a scientific point that I like to point out sometimes. Dang it and double dog dang it. The heck? What shall we talk about now? Dang it, the heck? You guys want to see my cock? I love you too. Wee! Right? I like to say everybody's bi if you catch him on the right day. Nice. I think I missed the silver chicken. I think I was saying that for I was already bragging on myself. Like, the show was like, I was saying this show like went off. I mean, not without a hitch, but like what I was proud of is like the show's like kind of set up where I can just like get the double live going. Everything kind of worked like clockwork. totally last night. It was like a blast. It was a blast. We busted through 10,000 followers. And dang it, double dog dang it. With 3 hits of acid, it was like, it was heaven. I was on cloud motherfucking 9, I tell you what. Yeah, I was probably a little bit off, Curry, just a little. I think it's time for a dance. I'll dance you into my heart. I'll dance you up. I'll dance you down. We'll dance the night away. I'll dance you to the end of time until the break of day. Into a magic spell and leave the earth below. I'll dance you to the world. Let you go. Good timing. Yeah, if somebody really bothers you, I think that's a healthy thing to do, to block them. have a good smoke break. You know, I think the comments in my show can get pretty rough, right? You know, because I don't censor anybody. I don't censor anybody at all. The most that I do to censor somebody is like censure them by like speaking my mind about how they've upset me. But anybody's welcome here, and but that makes it an uncomfortable place sometimes for me and for everyone. I think, and when it becomes too uncomfortable, where it's like makes it miserable for you to be here, then maybe block that person. I think, you know, and if a person's behavior is so offensive that everybody's blocked them, and they're just left talking to me, that'll send a message to them, maybe. The worst response is like when people really get, you know, and you know, I understand it, you know, like people get defensive, right, of me, and you know, they want to protect their friend, they want to, you know, like, but in defense of me, people really, you know, like getting down in the dirt with that other person, and it just sometimes that really can spiral. It spirals my mood too, because it feels like I've just lost control of it all, right? And and there's like nothing, you know, because what's really upsetting to me then is sometimes people get mad at me, like, you know, like it's my fault that people are behaving this way, because I should be doing something about it actively. And it's like there's little I could do about it, because, you know, people have a million socks. They could come here. If somebody really wants to terrorize us here, they'll find a way. And I can't be bothered to like I can't be bothered to spend all my time sifting through trolls. I cannot. I refuse. Like, I think the show would be a miserable experience for me if that's all I had to do. And if I had to make the day-to-day decision about who gets banned and who doesn't get banned and the politics of it, and this is like, no, I will. I don't like. I will not. I will. I wash my hands of it. If I had to make the day-to-day decision about who gets banned and who doesn't get banned, and the politics of it, and this is like, no, I will. I don't like. I will not. I wash my hands of it. Yeah, and the trolls, like some of my best fans were like, you know, like, I don't know. You get the schoolyard bully on your side. You win them over on your side. You know, you got a friend for life. Dang it to heck! You get the schoolyard bully on your side. You win them over on your side. You know, I got a friend for life. Dang it to heck! You get the schoolyard bully on your. Right, Horsey? Right? Oh, it sucks for real. Yeah. I don't. It's probably for the best, because I was spending a lot of time thinking about it. You know, like when there's conflict in my life, you know, I tend to obsess about it. You know, and I was just like constantly looking to see when people are bad mouthing of me, and like who's saying what about me now, and I just, you know, like, you know, like, To have him just like kick me out of the group and be like done with me, it's like I think it's been best. I don't have to think about it much. Sometimes I'm curious, like what's going, but not enough to ask. Sometimes I'm curious, like what's going, but not enough to ask. Oh, shucks, Dana. Yeah, just ask for a little bit of respect every now and then. Like when I set a boundary, like especially with a friend, I like it to be respected. And if it's not respected, I make it clear. And if that's upsetting, if my boundaries setting is upsetting to people, then so be it. And if it's not respected, I make it clear. And if that's upsetting, if my boundaries setting is upsetting to people, then so be it. That's fair. I think I tried to move on from there. That's fair. I think, what's that? What's all? What do you mean all the J love? Well, I'm glad you get it. If by J love they mean love coming from me. You got it for real. What's that? Communion. Communion. Hey, Deanna. Good to see you again. Well, you're sweet. You're sweet. You just got it tonight, though? You didn't get it before? What was the secret? What was the secret? Should just take it the way it is. Love is good, just the way it is. So we have to how much time do we have left? We don't have time for Cloud Atlas now, though, do we? Love is good, just the way it is. So we have to how much time do we have left? We don't have time for Cloud Atlas now, though, do we? No, we don't. Cloud Atlas is at least a 3. We'll have to start that at the beginning of tomorrow night's show or something. You guys want to watch Cloud Atlas tomorrow night? Thank you, Deanna. I do my best, right? I do my best, and I'm not a perfect person. Oh my goodness. Just darn near tootin', that's all. Just kidding. No, I'm highly flawed, obviously, but all humans are. Darn near tootin', that's all. No, I think I'm a decent dude, though. I think I try to do. I'm not out to do anybody harm. I'm not out to do anybody harm. Even if they really cross me, the most I'll do is try to put up boundaries. Really, I'm not gonna go out of my way to hurt anybody. I'm not like a revenge type of person. Even if they really cross me, the most I'll do is try to put up boundaries. Really, I'm not gonna. Maybe I'll make a. Sometimes I'll make a fuss to make my feelings known. I'll make a fuss to make my feelings known. Sometimes I really find it important that people know how I'm feeling. But I think that's different than going out of your way to hurt someone's feelings. It's different to express your feelings than it is to go out of your way to. Sometimes expressing yourself it inherently will hurt another person. But if it's really important for you to express that you're feeling, sometimes, even if it hurts that person, if it's something you really feel, you have to say it. You don't have to, but you can, and you can feel comfortable in choosing to do so. You always have a right to express how you're feeling, even if it makes the people around you uncomfortable. You can. You always have a right to express how you feel, even if it makes the people around you. Indeed, Becky James. Oh, and Cloud Atlas. I think tune in tomorrow night. I think you'll love it. Hopefully, we'll be able to get it, be able to watch the whole thing without it getting cut. But it's like, yeah, it covers. I like to say this show is Cloud Atlas, right? In that it incorporates at least 600 years of entertainment. I think Cloud Atlas, the movie, covers around 800 years of an arc of a human story, like from the early days of slaving ships to like a dystopian future past New Korea, there's that iteration in the future, and then even in one more generation after that, this dystopian. Anyway, it covers 800 years and a time in the sailing ships, 1960s, New Korea, and dystopia. So these 4 different time frames, and Tom Hanks and Halle Berry, and I forget who else. They play they play characters in all 4 of the time frames, and heavy makeup. You can't even tell they're each other, and they're them, and just how the interconnections between stories and the human stories, and I don't know, all Wachowski stories, their movies. I think I see they did the Matrix trilogy, they did the Sense8 series, and Cloud Atlas, and I think underlying, if you distill those movies down, they're really about 2 fundamental things, like love and bondage, and the 2 opposing forces, like slavery and and love, and the 2 trying to overpower each other. I don't know. The 2 opposing forces, like slavery and love, the 2 trying to overpower each other. I don't know. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. We can watch a trailer for it, if nothing else, right? Dang it, dang it, dang it, double dog, dang it. Dang it, 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 dang it. I hate commercials.
Friday the 15th, we made sail with the morning tide. I have been quarantined to a storeroom away from the other passengers and crew. All I want to do now is return home.
My dear Sixsmith, I am in desperate need of your help. I got hooked on a journal
written in 1849 by a dying lawyer during a voyage from a Pacific isle to San Francisco. Half the book is missing. It's completely killing me. A half-finished book is, after all, a half-finished love affair.
What are you reading?
Old letters.
Why do you keep reading them?
I don't know. Just trying to understand why we keep making the same mistakes over and over.
Our lives and our choices, each encounter,
Louisa Ray, Spyglass Magazine.
right, suggests a new potential direction.
That's it. The music from my dream.
I call it the Cloud Atlas Sextet. There are whole movements I wrote imagining us meeting again and again in different lives, different ages.
What are you doing in here?
We cross and recross our old tracks like figure skaters. The love of my life. What had happened to her?
I can't explain it. But I knew when I opened that door.
I met it in a dream. I was in a nightmarish cafe. Blaring, bright lights, underground and no way out. And the waitresses, they all had the same face.
Welcome to Pop Songs.
No reason to hide. I know you are. Sonny 451.
Yesterday, my life was headed in one direction. Today, it is headed in another. You ever think the universe was against you?
Where's our money? The law says. Law!
Fear, belief, love, phenomena that determine the course of our lives. These forces begin long before we are born and continue after we perish.
Our lives are not our own. We are bound to others, past and present. And by each crime and
Oh, this movie has so many good scenes in it.
we birth our future.
I have begun to fear I may never hold my beloved Tilda in my arms again.
The problem you create is a political one.
Yesterday, I believed I would never have done what I did today. I feel like something important has happened to me. Is this possible? I just met her, and yet I have fallen in love with Louisa Ray.
Saving me twice, Lou.
You fall, I'll catch you.
There's a natural order to this world, and those who try to upend it do not fare well.
I believe there is another world waiting for us, Sixsmith. A better world. And I'll be waiting for you there.
Yeah, this movie's a tearjerker for sure. makes me cry just thinking about some of the stuff. I'm still maybe a little bit emotional from the trip. Dang it, the heck. But when we don't get a say what are we getting a say in? What happened to the echo chamber? Broke the echo chamber. Dang it, double line, dang it. The heck? Go Gadget echo chamber. Go Gadget echo chamber. All right. I like long hair. I do. Dang it, double dog, dang it. Strange Eminem. So I was having this really strange delusion last night, where it's like, because like right I was peeking, I was like sitting down in a chair here, and I was facing the TV, and I was staring at the TV, and all of a sudden, like, you know, it's like I was just feeling so good, right? I was just like, and it's like I think my brain was like searching for meaning and like how good I was feeling. I was like, and because I was seeing names right up in the screen here, I was like tripping out, and like this one person's name was showing up, and I was like, my brain was convinced that like the person who made the drugs had encoded their like their trademark in it, right? And I was like, because, and that's the reason I was seeing the person's name, and so the person whose name was on the screen, I thought literally was had made my LSD. That I made me so fucked up, and they were able to like. I thought literally had made my LSD. That I made me so fucked up, and they were able to like. Somebody say bop it. Ah! 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 That was a good scream. Go to bed. You're in trouble. You're in trouble.
Solo. Blasting. High score 100. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Shout it.
Ah!
Twist it. Shout it.
Ah!
Pull it. Shout it.
Ah!
Bop it. Pull it. Bop it. Pull it. Bop it. Twist it. Shout it.
Ah!
Bop it. Shout it.
Ah!
Bop it. Pull it. Bop it. Pull it. Twist it. Shout it.
Ah!
Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Shout it.
Ah!
Pull it. Twist it. Shout it.
Ah!
Shout it.
Ah!
Bop it. Bop it. Twist it. Shout it.
Ah!
Shout it.
Ah!
Pull it. Twist it. Shout it.
Ah!
Pull it. Bop it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it.
Ah!
Oh, so close. Score 43.
43.
I'm going to sleep.
Three? That was an inglorious round of bop it. Dang it and dang it and double dog dang it. Boing. I'll twist it. I'll screw it. I'll bang it and dang it. Construction noises. Seesaw. Marjorie Daw. Jackie shall have a new master. Jackie shall have but a penny a day because he can't work any faster. Dang it and dang it and double dog dang it. Jackie shall have but a penny a day. But I'm awesome at scatting though. I don't know. All right, here we go. I'm awesome at scatting though. All right, here we go. Wasabi! Hey man, how goes it? Wasabi! Hey man, how goes it? What are you up to, man? What are you up to? I'm lost in the time window here. What are you up to, man? What are you up to? Did you see it? We got over 10,000 followers? 10,000! Dang nation! You see it? We got over 10,000 followers? I don't know if you saw last night's show either. It was kind of epic. I was pretty proud of it. We busted through 10,000 on 3 hits of acid. It was kind of epic. I was pretty proud of it. Don't tell my mother. We busted through 10,000 on 3 hits of acid. Dang it to heck. Don't tell my mother. Dang it to heck. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you. That was exciting. It is exciting. It's not. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you. No, she's dead. She's dead. She's dead a long time ago. She wasn't around Facebook. No, she's dead. She's dead. She's dead a long time ago. She wasn't around Facebook. She's dead. St. Vincent. What's that? I'm not what that is. St. Vincent. Oh no, that's all right. Work calls sometimes, unfortunately. It does. I've heard, I mean, I don't know. Thank you, April. Thank you. It was a long time ago. She died in like 2007. Thank you, April. Thank you. Are you talking about that? Somebody watched the show. Friend. His dad died tonight, and so. And even before he got there, I just was talking about addiction and. Part of the reason I was crying so much last night during last night's show is like I was, I was both embarrassed but also proud of myself, like doing something I'm really fundamentally ashamed of, like substance use, but doing it in a way that like really embraced the stigma of it and was like something, in the context of the show, I think was like almost, it was really kind of beautiful, at least to me. And if my mom was alive, I'd be happy for her to see this. This is a joke. And if my mom was alive, I'd be happy. Dang it. Yeah, because I think that I was like, yeah, tears of there was pride for sure. You know, I was like able to pull off the show, and I don't know, and also like the results were just really good. I really felt good about myself. Like I just felt the whole experience was really validating, and the people around me to be there and supported me during it, and I don't know, like people there from like for the full 5 hours. Some of the people from like first dropped it in the beginning of one show till I ended on the second live. Yeah, and dropped it in the beginning of one show till I ended on the second live. I hope so. I know she did. You know, and I know her love endures inside of me, and I don't know, and in that I can spread it to other people. But I can only hope that she'd be proud of who, you know, if she had the opportunity to know me now, that she'd be proud of me. But I can only hope that she'd be proud of who, you know, if she had the opportunity to social science, advanced, you know, it's like saying this is advanced social science during the premise, and I was like doing trails over the top of the whole show with my fingers drawing trails in the show. It's like, this is advanced social science. Doing trails over the top of the whole show. With my fingers drawing trails in the show. You know, I wish he could be here to like to say, you know, like pat me on the head, say, Jason, you know, like I still love you, you know, like even though that you became HIV positive, and you know, like, you know, she never knew that I was bisexual. She never knew. She didn't know a lot about the struggles that I had to go through because she wasn't here to help, you know, like. You know, but one thing, I found a card that she had written for me right after I graduated nursing school. I graduated nursing school in 2005, and then she died in 2007, and I didn't read it again until 2016 or 2015, right after I was diagnosed, or well, not right after I was diagnosed, about 100 pills into the show, and I found this card, and it was like the nearest thing I could hope for as like a blessing of like, you're okay, Jason, that she could give me without being here to say it for herself, you know. Okay. It says, so this is when I graduated nursing school. It says, congratulations to Jason A. Elvin, RN. This is when I graduated nursing school. It says, be proud of your accomplishments. Jason A. Elvin, RN. You are loved and respected. Be proud of your accomplishments. Be good. Be truthful. Be caring. Be loving. Be hopeful and joyful. Be funny and be silly. Be you. Love mom and dad. Be funny and be silly. Be you. Love mom and dad. And I think, you know, like, I can go down every one of those, and like, despite all the changes that I've gone through, I can still say that I'm like each of those things. And like, you know, and it's like I've gone through, I can still say that I'm each of those things. And like, it was like, it was like this like message after death. Really, like it's like the closest thing I could hope for, like get up the phone and say, hey, "Mom, is everything okay? Am I okay?" This like message after death. Really, like it's like the closest thing I could hope for, like get up the phone and say, hey, "Mom, is everything okay? Am I okay?" I know, it's like it was just like the perfect message I needed to hear. I know, it was just like the perfect like that you are loved and respected. Like it really, I was like I just really needed to hear that. I didn't feel like I'd ever be able to respect myself again. You guys have given me like the permission to do that. Dang it to heck. You guys have given me like permission to do that. Dancing sounds lovely. Dancing sounds lovely. Since I was 10, I hear a lot of stories, and I reckon they are true. About how girls are put upon by men. I mustn't fall into the pit. But when I'm with a fella, I forget. You forget for real? I forget. Who can't say no in a terrible fix? I always say, come on, let's go. Just when I ought to say, nix. Kisses me, kinda wanna kiss him back. I'm just a fool when lights are low. I can't be pretty and quaint or something and quaint and fade. How can I be what I ain't? I can't say no. Oh, it's your birthday? April, we'll get you a shout out. I'm sorry. What you gonna do? Supposing he says that your lips are like cherries or roses or berries. What you gonna do? Supposing he says that you're sweeter than your cream and he's gotta have cream or die. What you gonna do when he talks like that? And he's gotta have cream or die. What you gonna do when he talks like that? You can't say no. Can't seem to say it at all. I hate to disappoint a beau when he's paying a call. April Martinez, happy birthday! April Martinez, happy birthday!
April Martinez, happy birthday! April Martinez, April Martinez, happy birthday!
Oh. God, the tears are coming so easily right now. I'm kind of worried that, like, you know, I've been riding this. I'm like so happy for like a day now. I'm like worried I'm gonna go off a cliff. We're just gonna. Woo! Douche! Kadoosh! Kadoosh! Oh my God! I can't stay. Like, there's got to be a punishment for being this like happy. You can't feel this much. Dang it to heck! No, it's the sampling demo on the Casio LK175 keyboard. Right? You know, like, but you know, I don't, like, this is like one of the best trips I've ever had though, right? Like, it just, like, 5 hours in at the end of last night, like, at the end of the second show, like, about 10 minutes before the show, I said, and I said this, like, yeah, I don't know, I felt physically, emotionally, just 100%, like 100%. Like, usually, like, 5 hours into a trip, I'll be like, I don't know, I'm still like, you know, like, but I just was like, I had like a blast all the way, and it's just, I felt, part of it is I just was like surrounded in like a shell of love and support. I don't know. Right. I just feel these tears come right now. Like, I was like crying about the letter, you know, about the car down there while I was dancing to this like happy song, and I'm like, oh, I don't trust these feelings. This is too intense. This is a hot thing. Put this down over here. I'm like a title person. I'm a title person. Like ebbs and flows, man. Feasts and famines. Dang it. More feasts and famines. More ebbs and flows. But you know, my emotions, like, I don't know. My emotions keep, no matter how much feasting goes on, my anxieties keep too much pleasure tainting the business. All right. I don't know. That was like maybe I don't know what it was. It was like everything came together, but I guess no, like there's other times where I've been tripping on the show and I feel really judged by people, like, and I think maybe I wasn't attuned to that. I just I really embraced it last night. I guess I really embraced it. Just just tripped by the balls, and I just grabbed onto the ball sack, and I just hung on to it and tripped over it. All right. Right? It was just I don't know. It was just a friend just it was a fairy. I felt it just fell literally out of the sky. It's it flittered right in front of me and dropped right here. Right as the show ended on pill 522, it just plopped right down. Right as the timer ended. It was dark because the show's dimly lit. So I only got the silhouette, but it was definitely a fairy, and it flitted and it dropped it right here. Oh, it's really kind of you would cry. I could bet you I could make you cry, Wasabi. We'll get some tears going. We'll get you emotional, man. We'll get you feeling. We're gonna hug it out, bro. We're gonna hug that shit out. I haven't done a trip like that, a nice bro trip, hanging out like buds. That could be fun. Yeah, but just you need to really just weep with me, Except 3 hits each. Oh, I get so paranoid. I freak the fuck out. Doing it live. No, it's all fake. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's staged. All of it's staged. This whole show is staged. This is not even a real pill. These are gummy bears. I'm just kidding. Dang it, double dog, dang it. Oh, we just put a lot of production value to make everything look really, really legitimate. Including making the biochemistry of my body sweat and... We could maybe do some shrooms together. I don't know. I get my mood is even more. I'll get even more depressed. I'd be I don't know. I'll cry about my mom dying probably for sure. I don't know what we'll cry about. I don't know. All right. All right. No, maybe we'll just laugh. Maybe tripping. I get the crying thing gets them alone. Maybe we just laugh it up, man. I don't know. I always shrooms are I always feel, but tonight acid is or the last night's trip is proving that completely opposite, because usually even though mushroom trip, I don't really enjoy the trip as much, it's more the spiritual, emotional kind of thing. It's not this roller coaster visuals, that you get with acid. Shrooms are more hanging out with they were hanging out with friends too. I think that's you can imagine them for. I don't know. I think acid you can get kind of lost in yourself, maybe even. I was definitely just zoning out at the TV for a while, getting secret messages. like from the comments that people were like, somebody had the good sense is like, he can read what we're saying, you know. And I was like, oh, thank you for saying that, because that's what you're saying is really affecting my trip. Like everything you guys are saying is like taking away undue significance. You know, I've had trips that were unpleasant, trips where I thought I was dying, and like where I just have to keep myself. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this. You like this, Jason. You like this, Jason. You like this, Jason. You're not gonna die. You're not gonna die. You're not gonna die. You wanted to do this, Jason. And then you just desperately try to text somebody and have them tell you you're not dying. And then, you know, you get over it. And you wake up afterwards and you're like still glad you did it. That's how I always feel. He was purposely fucking you with you? Oh, that's terrible. See, I'm always I'm always like chronically suicidal until I actually think I'm dying, and then I'm like, call 911. No, I don't really think that when I'm an ass. I don't ever think call 911, but I think help. Help. I get it. You know, sometimes like little things can really fuck with you when you're like really at a peak. This was on the show too, I tripped and I smoked DMT when I was peaking. I smoked DMT when I was tripping on acid, and I felt like I was like traveling like 1,000,000 miles an hour, and like my face was getting ripped off, and like and I was like disembodying, like dissolving and reappearing from the bathroom into this room, from the bathroom back into this room, and like the lighter in my hand was the only thing that was like stayed permanent. I don't know. Everything else around me changed. I don't know. What happened to you, Wasabi? That sounds Paulina. That sounds fun, Paulina. Psychedelics are like the most fun. They're like, I don't know. If I could feel like this once a week for the rest of my life, it seems like a good life to me, honestly. I wonder, you know. Yeah, I think I was thinking about, like different forms of suicide after the show last night. I was thinking about, like different forms of suicide. I wanted to do a post about it actually. Like, there's like, he was a fairly renowned civil rights lawyer. He worked in a lot of LGBT issues, and he was I don't know. He was I think he worked on a lot of landmark cases, and so yeah, he worked for decades, like tirelessly fighting on behalf of people, and he set himself on fire to protest. He killed himself by setting himself on fire to protest fossil fuels in America, in the world, and how we're just destroying our future. And and I think it's tragic. It's tragic, but and I think I don't want to get I think the focus is taken off of it's I think that what he did, and I think what a lot of people have done before him. 900 people just what, and how many 900 people in Tibet in I don't know what period of time have lit themselves on fire to protest Chinese control over Tibet. The Arab Spring was started by a Tunisian fruit vendor who lit himself on fire to protest a cop had taken his fruit cart, seized his, and he lit himself on fire for and in Tunisia that was like an act that like toppled a kingdom and toppled brought down Egypt and threatened the Mideast. And I think people make these choices, like, don't do it lightly, and and I think to describe every suicide as mental illness, I think people can make a choice, I think, sometimes about their life. And and with the Dalai Lama, John Oliver did a great thing about a great episode with the Dalai Lama, interview with the Dalai Lama, and the Dalai Lama refused to renounce or ask the Tibetans to stop lighting themselves on fire. Even though his word would have the power to save lives, by saying it's wrong to do, all those 900 people that sacrificed and sent a message, for what something they so to say that's wrong, for Dalai Lama, who's their god, to say that is he can't with his good conscience do that. And I think I don't know. I think it's the ultimate sacrifice that some people give. Gandhi, right? Didn't he light himself on fire? Or am I making shit up? Gandhi, right? Didn't he light himself on fire? Or am I making shit up? No. And why did I think that then? We say the caveat, am I making shit up? Good. I was making shit up. We say the caveat, am I making shit up? Good. I was making shit up. He was into nonviolent protest, right? That's, I guess. I don't know. Self-immolation is sort of violent, I think. It's inherently violent. But it's violence towards oneself, and it's a different kind of violence, I guess. Self-immolation is sort of violent, I think. It's inherently violent. But it's violence towards oneself. got schooled tonight. Thank you for correcting me. I'm glad. I don't know why I thought Gandhi lit himself on fire. I thought I was even imagining the picture. Oh, it's horrific. The Mandela effect. No, what is a wise man will thank you when he's a fool will correct, like, will hate you if you correct him. And a wise man will thank you. So, dang you to heck, Caroline. Dang you to heck. No, I did ask. I don't want to spread. This is your fake news to headquarters, but I don't want to purposely spread fake news. I don't want to spread. This is your fake news to headquarters, but I don't want to purposely spread fake news. Sweet. Oh, love me some teachers. I used to want to be a teacher. Before I was a nurse. And I think, honestly, if I could have gotten an associate degree in teaching and made what I did as a nurse, I would have probably gotten into teaching, you know. Okay, man. I don't know. I like the shortest path to where I'm going.
All right.
I like the shortest path to where I'm going.
All right.
Oh, thanks. I was a little scared of the 4 year at university because of math. I had like a math phobia, and I was just afraid of like wasting my money and not being able to pass. Dang it to heck, you know. And I just wasting my money and not being able to pass. But so I was working as a CNA for several years before I got into nursing school. 7 years total as a nursing assistant, and so, you know, and I didn't start off with planning on being a nurse. I just was working as a nursing assistant, and so it kind of led me into nursing as a. But, you know, well, first I wanted to be a physicist, but then, you know, like I said, math was kind of like. So like early on, I'm like, okay, so maybe not physics. So how about I'll be an English teacher. I really like English. I'm real good with words. Dang it to heck. So how about I'll be an English teacher. I'm real good with words. Dang it to heck. Happy birthday, April. Happy birthday. Have a great one. Happy birthday, April. I'll read you if you have time, I'll read you a happy birthday book. If not, I'll read it for everybody else. If you have time, I'll read you a happy birthday book. Happy birthday to you, April Martinez. Happy birthday to you by Dr. Seuss. For my good friends, the children of San Diego County. I wish we could do what they do in Catrue. They sure knew how to say happy birthday to you. In Catrue every year, on each day that you were born, They start the day right in the bright early morn, when the birthday honker hikes high up Mount Zorn and lets loose a big blast on the big birthday horn. And the voice of the horn calls out loud as it plays, "Wake up! For today's your day of all days!" 57 minutes, all right. Then the moment the horn's happy honk is heard, comes a fluttering flap, and then comes the bird, the great birthday bird. And as far as I know, Catrue is the only place birthday birds grow. The bird has a brain, he's most beautifully brained, with the brainiest bird brain that's ever been trained. He was trained by the most splendid club in this nation, the Catrue Happy Birthday Association. And whether your name is Pete, Polly, or Paul, when your birthday comes around, he's in charge of it all. Whether your name is Nate, Nellie, or Ned, he knows your address and he heads for your bed. You hear a soft swoosh in the brightening sky. You're not all awake, but you open one eye. Then over the housetops and trees of Catrue, you see that bird coming to you, just to you. That bird pops right in. You are up on your feet. You jump to the window. You meet and you greet with the secret Catrue birthday high sign and shake. The only good people with birthdays may make. You do it just so, with each finger and toe. Then the bird says, "Come on, brush your teeth and let's go. It's your day of all days. It's the best of the best. So don't waste a minute. Hop to it, get dressed." And 5 minutes later, you're having a snack on your way out of town on a smorgasbord spack. Today, laughs the bird, eat whatever you want. Today, no one tells you you can't or you shan't. And today, you don't have to be tidy or neat. If you wish, you may eat with both hands and both feet. So get in there and munch. Have a good muncharoo. Today is your birthday. Today, you are you. So we'll go to the top of the toppest blue space, the official Catrue birthday sounding off place. Come on, open your mouth and sound off at the sky. Shout loud at the top of your voice. I am I! Me! I am I! And I may not know why, but I know that I like it. 3 cheers! I am I! I am I, am I. They smell like liquor. Ooh. 3 cheers! And now, on this day, the day of all days in Catrue, the association has built just for you a railway with very particular boats. They are pulled through the air by funicular goats. These goats never slip, never trip, never bungle. They take us down fast to the birthday flower jungle, the best sniffing flowers that anyone grows. We have grown to be sniffed by your own private nose. They smell like licorice and cheese. Send 40 hoobubs up the trees to snip with snippers, nip the nippers, clip the clop with clapping clippers, nip and snip with clipping cloppers, snip and snop with snipping snoppers. All for you the hoobubs clip. Happy birthday, nop and nip. Then pile the wondrous smelling stacks on 50 hippoheimers' backs. They'll take those flowers all home for you. You can keep those hippoheimers too. Once this is done, I've got a hunch. It's time to eat our birthday lunch. For birthday luncheons, as a rule, we serve hot dogs rolled on a spool. So stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff until you've had enough. Now, of course, we're all mustard. So one of the rules is to wash it all off in the mustard-off pools, which are very fine warm water mountaintop tubs, which were built just for this by the mustard-off clubs. Then out of the water, sing loud while you dry, sing loud, I am lucky, sing loud, I am I. If you've never been born, then you might be an isn't, and an isn't has no fun at all. No, he disn't. He never has birthdays, and that isn't pleasant. You have to be born or you don't get a present. A present, aha! Now what kind shall I give? Why, the kind you'll remember as long as you live. Would you like a fine pet? Well, that's just what you'll get. I'll get you the fanciest pet ever yet. As you see, we have here in the heart of our nation the official Katru birthday pet reservation. From the east of the eastest to the west of the westest, we've searched the whole world just to bring you the bestest. They come in all sizes, small, medium, tall. If you wish, I will find you the tallest of all. To find the tallest, we start with the smallest. Then what do? We line them all up, back to back, 2 by 2, taller and taller, and when we are through, we will find out who is taller than who. But you have to be smart and keep watching their feet. Sometimes they stand on their tiptoes and cheat. And so from the smaller we stack them, taller and taller and taller and taller. And now here's the one who is taller than aller. He's yours. He's all yours. He's the very top tallest. I know you'll enjoy him, the tallest of allest. I'll have him shipped home to you, birthday express. That costs quite a lot, but I couldn't care less. Today is your birthday. Today you are you. So what if it cost me 1,000 or two? Today is your birthday. You get what you wish. You also might get a nice time telling fish. So I'll send you Diver Gets, and I'll send Diver Gets deep down under the sea in their undersea kits. In all the wide world, there are no better pets than the time-telling fish that gets and gets. But speaking of time, why good gracious alive, time-telling fish say it's 4:45. I had no idea it was getting so late. We have to get going. We have a big date. Now, this birthday palace, as soon as you will see, has... Oh, and so, as the sunset burns red in the west, comes at the night of the day of the best, the night of all nights, of the nights in Katru. So according to rule, what we usually do is saddle up 2 hooded coppers named Alice and gallop like mad to the birthday pal Alice. Your big birthday party will soon starts to begin in the finest pal Alice that you've ever been in. Now this birthday pal Alice is soon you will see has exactly 9,403 rooms to play games in, 12 halls for brass bands, not counting 53 hamburger stands. And besides all of that, there are 65 rooms, just for keeping the sweeping up afterward brooms. Because after your party, as well as you may guess, it will take 20 days just to sweep up the mess. First we're greeted by drummers who drum as they come, and next come the strummers who strum as they come, and the drummers who drum and strummers who strum are followed by zummers who come as they zum. Just as those zummers, they're sort of like plumbers. They come along humming with heads in their plumbing, and that makes the music that zummers all zumming. And that sounds all very, very sexual, with all the coming and humming. Dang it and hang it and double dog dang it. And all of this beautiful zumming and humming and plumbing and strumming and drumming and coming. All of it. All is for you. Happy birthday. Wow. Look, Dr. Daring singing herrings. Daring singing spelling herrings. See what Daring herrings they sing and spell it. All for you. And here comes your cake, cooked by Snookers and Snookers, the official Katru happy birthday cake cookers. And Snookers, I'm happy to say, are the only cake cookers who cook cakes today. Made of guaranteed, certified, strictly grade A, peppermint, cucumber, sausage paste, butter. Wait a minute. Peppermint, cucumber, sausage paste, butter? That's more coming and humming, I think. I don't know. And the world's finest cake slicers, dutter and dutter and dutter and dutter with hatchers aflutter. My goodness. High up on the poop deck, stand ready to cut her. Oh, I barely wrecked him. I barely cut her. I barely wrecked him. Wait, that's not the joke. All right, today you are you. This is truer than true. There's no one alive who is youer than you. That's not the joke. It's awesome, isn't it, Richard Johnson? Shoot loud, I am lucky to be what I am. Thank goodness I'm not just a clam or a ham or a dusty old jar of sour gooseberry jam. I am what I am, like Popeye. That's a great thing to be. If I say so myself, happy birthday to me! Dang it, the heck. Now by horseback and birdback and heiferback too. Come your friends, all your friends from all over Catrue. And the birthday pal Alice heats up with hot friends. And the party goes on and on until it ends. It's so hot in here. Wow. So what's the... Wait. When it ends, you're much happier, richer and fatter, and the bird flies you home on a very soft platter, because you're a good goose. So what? So that's what the birthday bird does in Catrue, and I wish I could do all these great things for you. The end. That was fun. That was fun. Highly sexual. That one was highly... I thought the circus one with the brass pipes and the... Oh, I forget. There's a lot of sexual imagery in that one, too. Oh, and the... What's the one with the hot dogs? Oh, my God. Hot dogs for lunches? It's all about stuffing as many cocks in your mouth. I tell you what. When I read Seuss now, it's all about gay sex and weed. That's all I see when I watch when I'm reading Seuss. That's all I see is gay sex and weed. Maybe that's just my mind. Oh, sweet! Happy birthday, April! Happy birthday! I'm glad you stuck around for it. Yay! Maybe that's just my mind. Oh, sweet! Happy birthday, April! Happy birthday! I'm glad you stuck around for it. Yay! Nice, Edgar. Nice. You equals you, man. Nice. All right. Come everywhere, man. You got a couch to come on? All right. Come everywhere, man. You got a couch to come on? All right. Time for a blow pop? I'm gonna need a blow pop up in here. Hey, Surface. Right? How much? We got like, I don't even know how much time we left. I feel like probably just like an hour left, not even. Right? We got like, I don't know how much time we left. I feel like probably just like an hour left, not even. Is it your first time watching it, Richard? Oh, is it go? Is it like one of those? Like, is it your first time? I think it, BFF does it too. I think BFF. Oh, is it go? Is it like one of those? Like, I think BFF does it too. I think BFF. Oh, is it go? You want to like? How much time, when do you have to work? When does it start? How much time, when do you have to work? When does it start? I wish you the best of luck. It sucks. wish I could just like. Wish I could. I don't know. This is a stupid wish, but it's not a stupid wish. It's just like. I don't know. I just wish I could provide security for everybody. Just like. I don't know. Security's a. You know. It's a figment. Let's see what we can do, Ed. Let's see what we can do. Maybe. See what we can do, Ed. See what we can do. Maybe. I like to imagine a flaccid cock as like a I like to imagine like a little a soft candy, right? Like you hold it in your mouth, and it's like a Jolly Rancher that wants to get hard in your mouth. A little Jolly Rancher. You hold it really tight. Don't let it get erect. Like a Jolly Rancher that wants to get hard in your mouth. A little Jolly Rancher. Never mind. I'm still tripping. Never mind. I'm still tripping. Dang it to heck. Don't look at me like that. Edgar started it. It's Fast Eddie. You got me talking about this. Edgar started it. It's Fast Eddie. He's pulling Fast Eddie on me. It is. Totally cherry. Damn, he knows. It is. Totally cherry. Damn, he knows. I don't know where to go with that, Fast Eddie. I think we proved last night candy is dandy. Alright, we just need a nice slow song. We need a slow song. It's getting hot in here. Woo. It is Caroline. Very good. It is Caroline. Very good. It's a recording from like 1906 or something. Impressive. Recording from like 1906 or something. Impressive. All right. This is the cleaning one. And now, after that, I'll show you. I just finished it, pulled this out of the dishwasher. This is the air filter. I'll show you the dirty one now after this. Pulled this out of the dishwasher. This is the air filter. This one just came spanking fresh out of the dishwasher. The dirty one now after this. This came spanking fresh out of the dishwasher. Again, this is the clean one. Again, this is the clean one. And this is the dirty one. Just not shiny, I guess, right? It's not shiny. It's not shiny, I guess, right? It's not shiny. It's a Honeywell residential electronic air cleaner. It slides into the ductwork before the furnace. And you put it in the dishwasher. You put it in the dishwasher, and then you run the dishwasher. You put it in the dishwasher, and then you run the dishwasher. Daily chore done. Oh, I'm a little nervous, guys. I'm a little nervous. A little yucky box. A little yucky. You should see the post filter and the pre filter. A little nervous. Those are in the garbage now. Yeah. You don't have to replace the post filter every time, and the pre filter is just, it's been cleaned too many times. I damaged it. You don't have to replace the post filter every time, and the pre filter has been cleaned too many times. I damaged it. No, I'm nervous because I'm just worried I'm gonna crash, guys. I'm worried I'm just gonna crash. Eminem said he's gonna pick me up when I crash. Like, you guys, I'm gonna fall into you guys. I'm just worried. I'm just worried after this pill is over, I'm not gonna be able to sleep, and I'm gonna be like, oh, just remember again why I was so miserable. I just hope this has like a. I just hope I don't like crash and burn. The smooth doesn't just crash and burn. I just hope it says like a. I just hope I don't like crash and burn. It says stuck in the upside down. Is that one? And then it says we're all mad here too. But when you ask. Upside down. That one, and then it says we're all mad here too. Kellyanne, yes, you asked for it, Kellyanne. Kellyanne, yes, you asked for it, Kellyanne. Oops. Oops. Now you're, now, is that better? Now the badge is right side up. Now the badge is right side up and we're all mad here. Look what you did. Everybody's mad. Now the badge is right side up and we're all mad here. Look what you did. Everybody's mad. We're all stuck in the upside down. Kelly, how could you? Well, stuck in the upside down. Kelly, how could you? You're welcome, you're welcome. I know, I was just thinking that. Time to change the word of the day. That also called that drew my attention to the swinging words take on new significance at the bottom of the screen. That drew my attention to the swinging words take on new significance at the bottom of the screen. All right, new word of the day is. All right, new word of the day is. Everything's backwards and upside down except for those two patches now. Dang it. Everything's backwards and upside down except for those two patches now. Dang it. Everything's backwards and upside down except for patches now. She-herb. 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 all sketched out here. My hair falls up now. Dang it, the heck. We're all sketched out here. Am I still tripping? Help! Help! I'm through the looking glass. Am I still tripping? Help! Help! Oh, I don't know that. I'm through the looking glass. Help me, help. This bag leaves me glittered all the time. This new word of the day bag. I busted a hole in my other bag. Glittered all the time. And this one is just so glittery. I busted a hole in my other bag. I need to start reading again. Dang it and dang it and dang it. She is what flowers the herb. She is the herb. The herb is a female plant, isn't it? Dang it and dang it and double dog dang it. Weed is a maternal drug. Dang it and dang it, double dog dang it. What did I forget I watched? What did I watch? Right? Oh, I did. I forgot how to shower today. No, everything I just keep getting disorganized doing today. Oh, I did. I forgot how to shower today. No, everything I just keep getting disorganized doing today. It says falling up. It's not falling out too bad. Well, I don't know. I pulled it out probably out of the thinning art here, I think. It says falling up. It's not falling See, I think it all should be this long instead of so much of it ends up here. You know, it's not about the bulk of my hair. It's like here. And I think it just like effectively thinned it. It's like, woo! My wife wants me to cut my hair. My wife wants me to cut it. I said no. My wife wants me to cut my hair. Seems like a waste of blood, man. Seems like a waste of blood. I want all you women folk to fall in line. Shake your Jimmy like I'm shaking mine. Shake that Jimmy and you shake it fast. Shake that Jimmy and shake it, yeah, yeah, yeah. I hollered your mama and told her to wait. But she runs like a Cadillac 88. I like your mama, I like your sister too. I like your daddy, and your daddy did do for me. Hey, it was funny that way. Not tonight, baby. I think that's one of my favorite records out of all the ones that I got from my uncle. This is Dirty Dozen #1 and Dirty Dozen #2 by Speckled Red, Rufus Perryman, recorded in September 1929. September 1929. Feels like it was recorded like Johnny B. Good 1950. I was like, my wife was really impressed with it too, and she looked it up, and like, Dirty Dozens was like, is a game that black men played in the 20s and 30s, where they insulted each other until like one of them gave up, and who it was like rap battles before there were rap battles. You got real bad hair. Dang it, double dog, dang it. But also, D12 was Eminem's first rap group, right? Right? The badge is no longer upside down. Woo! Kelly fixed it for us. Kelly fixed it for us. We're all mad here now. You know, Oh, and if you just look really closely, I'm right side up right here. Look it. I'm right side up right here. Just gotta zoom in. Down there. 15 to go? Alright. Maybe we'll switch back for the last 15 minutes. Alright, sorry Kelly. We're gonna spoil it for the rest of the show. Dang it, never like dang it. Thank you, Tammy. I should be okay, I hope. I just hope I can go to sleep. I just want to go to bed and just like sleep soundly for the rest of the night, happily. It's like that would really end this like whole experience nicely. Yeah? Okay, babe. That's not a bad idea. That's a good idea. Hey, Cole, thank you. That's not a bad idea. That's a good idea. Hey, Cole, thank you. I like the 10 RPM idea. Like 2 milligrams of lorazepam would be like really killer, but 10 RPM is like pretty good second call. Really killer. You're welcome, Cole. Thank you. How are you? How are you, Van Heck? How the Van Heck are you? You're welcome, Cole. Thank you. How are you? How are you, Van Heck? How the Van Heck are you? Sophie. Alright.
I'm so.
Love you too, babe. Okay, I think I somehow rescued that candle. All right. Give us a decent bit of light here at the end here. Okay, I think I somehow rescued that candle. All right. Give us a decent bit of light here at the end. All right, all right. We down to 10 minutes yet? That would do it too. Any sort of benzo would be really like, that'd be a nice little chaser right now. We down to 10 minutes yet? That would do it too. Any sort of benzo would be a nice little chaser. Good night, old friends and new. What did I ignore, Greg Riley? I didn't ignore anything on purpose. What did I ignore? I love you, man. I don't ignore anything on purpose. I just missed it. I missed it. And, you know, I think sometimes it may look like I'm reading a comment, and sometimes I think I might be lost in thought, and I think sometimes, like, I totally miss. I see some things. I see Cole Van Heck. I see bells and whistles. I love you too, Becky James. I really do. Oh, I love you all so dang much. Dang it, double dog, dang it. Where did I lost Granny's head? Granny's head is missing, I just realized. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Oh, Greg Riley. Oh, I love you, man. Thank you. I decided, like, I decided I love everybody equally. I have to love everybody equally. I do. I just give everybody, just love everybody with 100% of everything. And then, you know what it is really is like, I want everybody to like me best. I want to be everybody's favorite person in the world, and that's really awesome, Greg Riley. But I realize I can't expect from people more than I can give them. And I can't make everybody my favorite person. And so how can I be expected everybody to be favorite person? So I only want everybody to just love each other as much as they love me and they love themselves. I want everybody just to love themselves. I want everybody to love everyone else as much as they love themselves. If they could somehow manage that. No, it's not about what people deserve. It's not about people deserve. God, if we all got what we deserved. Think about all the bad things that have happened to good people. Think about all the bad things that have happened to good people. If we got what we deserved, then we're all just terrible people. No. We all deserve we all deserve nothing, and we're lucky for what we get. Dang it. Or we all deserve everything, and we should be grateful for what we have. As it would be. Oh, I love you all so much. You're all beautiful. You're all just so beautiful. Yes. Well, and sometimes we have to build up boundaries and walls to protect ourselves. But that doesn't mean building up walls to protect yourself does not mean stopping loving somebody. Putting up walls to protect yourself from being harmed is not the same thing as not loving a person. And I think you can love somebody in lots of different ways. And I think loving people in whatever way feels safe and comfortable to you, that's part of loving yourself, is making sure that you're safe and comfortable. And it's important to love yourself as much as you love everyone else. Dang it and dang it. I didn't dance for you? Oh, let's do a little dance, a happy dance. Dang it, double dog, dang it. Yes. I do most of my loving from the security of behind a fourth wall. Behind this fourth wall, it's a safe way for me to reach out in a way that I can, because I feel I've been hurt by a lot of people that are really close to me. It felt like by everybody in some ways. It felt like by most people. And I felt really let down by a lot of people. I don't know. In this way, I feel like I'm able to put my love out there and, I don't know, and get support from people in a way that feels safe. I don't know. And it's good. It's good. Bang it, double dog, dang it. All right, pill number 524. The pill is Biktarvy. The nut pill is now Biktarvy. It used to be Triamex, and that pill is now Biktarvy. It's a once-a-day pill containing 3 medications: Bictegravir, Alaminifide, tenofovir alafenamide, and the other one. I gotta get these names down on the new pill. Emtricitabine. If I'd have people take only one thing away from this show, it'd be the knowledge that HIV is preventable. If you're HIV negative, there's a once-a-day pill you can take. They call it PrEP, pre-exposure protocol. The pill is Truvada, and if you're HIV negative, you take it once a day, and it works like a highly effective chemical condom. It prevents HIV. But if you're already HIV positive like me, treatment is prevention. By taking my medication every day and maintaining an undetectable viral load, it makes it so I'm not contagious. U equals U. Undetectable equals untransmissible. You could fuck me bareback all day long and never catch HIV from me. It's a brave new world. The future is now, and it's 1969. Free love. Till 524 down the hatch. And you too, Damo. I was struggling. I was struggling with the name last night. Dang it, double dog, dang it. Oh, I love you all. Dang it. Hang on. This is the farmer that sowed the corn, that fed the cock, that crowed the morn, that woke the priest while shaving and shorn, that married the man all tattered and torn, that kissed the maiden all forlorn, that milked the cow, that crumbled horn, that kissed the dog, that worried the cat, that killed the rat, that ate them all, that lay in the house, that Jack built. Oh, I love you all so much. Thank you so much. Dang it, I love you all. U equals U. Van Heck. All right, this happy horse pony like it's no tomorrow. All right. Eminem loves bacon and soup and cock. They're already locked, Lee. It's all good. All right. And double dog, dang it. All right, I love you all. All right. Come back tomorrow. I'll have more ideas for you. You'll have things you want to talk about, and so will I. Oh my goodness. Tomorrow will be pill 525. La, yay. All right, I'll try it. I'm gonna try that 10 p.m. too. Dig it. All right. Good night. Oh, I love you all.